Hello everyone, I'm going to begin today's Fred Talk with a couple of simple questions for you all. So please raise your hand if you've ever played a sport, whether it be organized, not organized, team sport, or individual. Now raise your hand if a sport has ever made a difference in your life or taught you anything. For me, the answer is yes to both. I grew up in a family of 6, 3 older siblings and my mom and dad. My mom grew up in a family of all boys and began swimming and running track at a young age. She graduated high school with varsity letters in 4 sports and number 3 in her class with a 3.9 GPA. My dad wrestled and played ice hockey through his childhood and went on to wrestle at Purdue. My brother and sisters were also involved in sports. My brother wrestled and played baseball and went on to wrestle at Indiana University. My sisters cheered and played soccer, and one went to American University to continue playing soccer. So, just like my siblings, my dad got me signed up and immediately geared me up for my first 2 team sports at the age of 4, ice hockey and soccer. I still remember the excitement of stepping on the field or the ice for those 2 games and the friends I met. Over the past 14 years, I've played various other types of sports, team and individual, and learned that it is necessary for a child to become involved in athletics. I've put together 7 main reasons why playing a sport develops a more well-rounded individual. With the increasing obesity rate in the United States, sports are a great way to halt that rapidly growing epidemic. In America today, approximately 30% of the children are obese. In European countries such as Poland, France, and Germany, the obesity rate of children is about 10%. The reasons for this drastically lower percentage are the requirement of sports in elementary schools, and Wednesday is known as Recreation Day. Europeans, unlike many Americans, make sure their children are healthy and spend time outside or do sports every day. Sports teach the importance of fitness for the future, and with a mass increase in technology, inventions, and video games, it's now easier for children to get minimal, if any, physical activity. So making exercise a part of life at an early age increases a child's chance to become a healthy adult. With the focus of many young girls being on their body, sports help them work towards getting the body they want while being fit and healthy. 1 in every 4 girls ages 5 to 18 has had an eating disorder in their lifetime. And at that alarming number, sports are a great alternative for these girls. Instead of hurting their bodies, they can play sports and have fun while looking healthy. In an elementary school in Charleston, South Carolina, 2nd grade girls, ages 7 and 8, were surveyed. 80% of them said they were afraid of being fat. When they were shown a picture of Jenny Finch and Mary-Kate Olsen, 92% of them said that Jenny was prettier. Therefore, girls would rather have the body of an athlete rather than the body of a slim celebrity. When playing a sport, a child develops new skills and learns new things, allowing their self-esteem and confidence to soar to new heights. A child who gets involved with sports learns how important it is to set goals and therefore has a greater chance of becoming successful within these sports, schoolwork, and their future. When a child learns early how to set goals, it becomes easier to do so in school. Studies show that children who are involved in sports do better overall with grades and time management. A study done at Greenville High School in North Carolina showed that the average GPA of their athletes was a 3.6. The other children had a 3.1. When playing a team sport, a child learns how to work with others and how to deal with adversity. When a problem arises or someone makes a mistake, the child learns how to handle it. Not only do they know how to handle it now, they know how to translate that skill to the real world. Experiencing teamwork also helps children in the workforce and in school during group projects or discussions. Team sports teach children how actions affect others and how to work effectively in a group. A young athlete also has other tasks to complete other than practices and games for their sport. Because of this, they learn to prioritize and develop time management skills. Procrastination is often not an issue for athletes because they learn how to manage time and tasks at a young age. Children who play sports are surrounded by many types of other kids. Children of different cultures, genders, appearance, morals, backgrounds, and skill levels. They learn to work with people who are different from themselves, as well as learn new things about them. A team sport is a great way for a child to meet and create a group of friends with at least one shared interest, and that's sports. But the best reason why all children should play sports is because it is a fun way to exercise and stay healthy while developing various other skills that are very useful for the future. Positive experiences play an essential role in raising a happy, healthy human being. So sports provide numerous opportunities for positive experiences for the children and their families. So with these 7 things, I hope I convinced you all that a child involved in a sport has various advantages across the board over other children. I thank sports for where I am now. Sports teach children lessons they will never learn in school, so why not let all children have the experiences of learning lifelong lessons while having fun? I'm going to conclude today's talk with a video by Katie Couric on the importance of sports for children to summarize this theory.
What makes for a happy child? How about a good game of basketball or football or even dodgeball? A new study from the University of Alberta says that playing sports not only gives kids confidence, it can also give them more rewarding friendships. The loneliest kids, it turns out, were the ones who lack athletic confidence or who shun sports altogether. The research confirms something we all learned in school. Being a jock can make you popular. But one of the researchers explained that there are benefits to having at least minimal competence in sports. And it doesn't have to be team sports or a high-profile, high-pressure one either. Hitting a golf ball can be as beneficial socially as running the bases or shooting a few hoops, even if you're not very good at it. The important thing is to get in the game, which, after all, is an important lesson for people of all ages. That's a page from my notebook. I'm Katie Couric, CBS News.
Okay, thank you for your time, and I'll take questions now.